Hi everybody, it's Jenna from Girl Don't Panic. Hope you're having a great week as we are winding up this summer. It is lovely and so nice to see all the green outside, and I'm gonna miss it when we get to nice winter, but all seasons change, right? Anyhow, so I want to do a reading. And I'm going to, let's just start with that. So, Papa, Ascended Masters, we ask that you be with us today to help us to understand and discern the messages that you give us so that we can live in alignment with our highest purpose. Thank you. So, we're going to start with the Green Witch's Tarot. Or, no, not tarot, Oracle. Apparently you want to come out. Okay. So, we have Agreement, which is with Strawberry. We have Protection with Onion. And we have Duality with Banana. So, we start with Strawberry. So we have agreements. And what I think that I want to talk about is the fact that our agreement is about being who we're supposed to be. So taking on the mantle and bringing that fruit on the vine. And we have Archangel Haniel helping us with that. So she's bringing the clairs. All right, so we have Haniel with the fruit. So we're going to call this the fruit of the spirit because it's the clairs. So clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentience, and then all the other wonderful clairs because there's a bunch of them. And then we have Azrael with protection. So this is underneath our fruit. So protection and onion. And Azrael is our angel of comfort, also known as the angel of death. And he's talking about bringing hellos from heaven. So this is kind of like, the prayers that our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, our ancestors have put out there protecting us, and they are protecting us so that we can bring forward what we're trying to. Okay, so, and then we have our action card is affection with sorrel, which I believe is a type of lettuce, and Gabrielle is talking about us bringing it forward and being in a leadership role. You'll also notice that in our little mirror here, we have a kitty cat. And I think that that's the fact that it's a black cat, other than that maybe it's just because it's a witch deck. But I think this is being unusual. This is being unique. This is different. So when I see things in shadow, it makes me think of bringing in and up those hidden talents that maybe we were judged for, or maybe we even judge ourselves for, but that don't necessarily fit in nice and neatly with the norm. And as you see over here is duality with banana, and we have Michael telling us to remember who we are. And to me, this is talking about remember that you are a soul having a human or a body experience. So you are spirit more than you are body. And when we remember this, that our natural state is spirit, it helps us step into what we need to be, because it helps us to know what it is that we are supposed to be doing. So this is from Colette Baron Reed's 7 Energies deck. Okay, So we have the spirit of gratitude sitting in front. Okay. So remember that when we sit in the center of gratitude, it allows us to manifest more of what we're grateful for. So Haniel and our fruit, or our strawberries, are asking us to be grateful for the beauty and the gifts that God has given us. Remember to substitute words if you do not feel aligned with them. So use spirit, use goddess, whatever works for you. And so it is asking us to take on a concept and a feeling of gratitude. Allow that to be our first and foremost energy moving forward. And that seeing beyond. So this is a call from our ancestors and those in heaven to see that we are protected, to acknowledge it and move with it. So allowing it to permeate our understanding so that we can receive messages from the divine, so that we can move forward in allowing those gifts to come forward. And the affection for ourselves and for being that unique self, we're being asked to take a deep breath. Allow that breath to come in. Remember, breath is the same as spirit. So breath is our essence, and spirit, it's the same thing. So when we breathe it in, we breathe in the universe, we breathe in the energy of the universe, which we are part of. And that refills our bucket. It refills our ability to give out energy and to come at things from a higher point of view and understand what's happening. When we allow our spirit to guide us, it allows us to bring our wishes into the universe, to move with it and to follow through. And of course, when we're manifesting and we're sitting in our sense of spirit, as opposed to sitting in that lower vibration of just simply being a human, it allows us to tap into that higher knowing and that higher way of being. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna grab some of these. So this is the wisdom of the oracle. We have another breathe. So we have deep breath over here, and we have breathe over here. If you look at the essential oil that Trilite published yesterday, you will notice that it's all about getting centered in that breath, that peace, that serenity, so that we can move forward. So we have breath, sitting. So this is like, feeling this is like a meditation. It's calling us to be more with spirit in that sense of meditation, sense of quiet, allowing spirit to speak through us and to bring all of these wonderful fruits forward. The never-ending story is, I think that this protection from heaven and hello from heaven and seeing beyond relates back to this never-ending story, because of course, besides love and prayer and wisdom from our ancestors, we also get wonderful things that we need to heal. So cycles of abuse, cycles of poverty mentality. We have all of these wonderful gifts, and I say gifts on purpose because as we heal them, we release it and we can then move on. But we now have the skill of knowing how that feels and how not to be in that energy. So allow yourself to move past and see the truth of the never-ending story. So the never-ending story is about the story we tell ourselves that we're never going to be good enough. We're never going to have what we need. We're never going to be able to achieve what it is that we want. But when we allow spirit and love, because that's honestly what our ancestors are bringing to us from the beyond, is love, is protection, is care. When we see with that essence, we can see that this isn't a real story. This is a lie. This is a deception. This is a story that was made up to make us think that we were less than what we are. It makes us think that we are not in control, that we don't have any personal power or any ability to change who and what we are. And the truth is that this world is very easily manipulated, in the sense that it is our thoughts that create these patterns that we live in. And if we allow those patterns to shift and change because our perception of them changes, it allows us to move on an easier, fuller path where we can actually step into what we need to be. So we have exchanging gifts. So this is about bringing forth our talents, our skills, our perceptions, the things that make us uniquely us, and giving them to others and accepting the beauty and the skills and services of others. And truth be told, so again, this is the ability to know that yes, we are manifesting, but our part is only this big, and spirit is this big. So you take those couple steps towards spirit, and they will take 10 steps towards you. So truth be told, when we get to it, what we're looking for is the essence of who we are, the essence of what it is that we're trying to learn, develop, understand in this life. And when we can see it without shadow, when we can see it with truth, because you see, shadow hides things until we actually look at it close enough and realize that shadow just creates depth. It doesn't hide it, but you need to see the whole thing, to see the play in the light, to see the beauty of it, because we don't want to stop from being whole. We don't want to just be a body, or just be a spirit, or just be male, or just be female. We want to have these balances within us. So our spirit is feminine and masculine. It is manifesting and receptive. We need this balance between us, because this is the nature of this universe. It's not necessarily our nature, but it is the nature of where we exist right now. So we need to use all of our skills and our tools that we have, but we need to use them within the rules and the construct of where we live. So we're going to get some flowers to help us. What is the energy that we need to take on to help us? Yeah, you're jumping right out. So, new beginnings. Okay, so open your heart to new possibilities, to the belief in something more, to the belief in something greater, that you can achieve whatever it is that you need to, because you were given the skills and the tools and the stamina, the resilience, all of the things that you could ever possibly need or want to make that come true. So we're going to have new beginnings. So rise from the ashes, more stronger and determined. Okay. And unity with hibiscus. Okay. So, I didn't tell you the name of this flower, probably because it's going to be fun to pronounce. Bank Eski. Yeah. So BANKSIA. So unity says you are spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use the sacred bond to heal your family, friends, and yourself. So shifting what, not negativity, but more of this faded belief that we are less than ourselves. We need to step in to a higher sense, a higher being, and a higher understanding that we are spirit. I think a lot of times we forget that we're not supposed to just stay in the mud. We're supposed to be like the lotus and grow out of it. To take those lessons and that struggle, that resiliency that struggle helped us create and learn and grow beyond it. So yeah, we start in the mud, but we aren't meant to stay there. We're supposed to soar. We have changes. We have relax, that goes with our wonderful breathes. We have meditation, and we have freedom. And the future may have challenges, and we will have choices, but with commitment and faith, we will learn to be peaceful. Okay, so changes, relax, meditate. This creates the freedom in our future to deal with challenges, make the choices that we need to, commit to ourselves and our greater whole with both faith, ultimately reaching peacefulness. I love these damn cards. They're so sweet. Okay, so let's go into the tarot and see what they have to say. So our card that is going to be the cardinal energy of this coming week is the Princess of Swords. So she's fast moving, she's decisive, she is curious, but she is moving with her energy and her knowledge, and she's bringing it forward, and she's helping it carve her way through. And our challenge is change. Okay. So we have change, and this is, I want to say, is this the Tower card? It might be. So you have, so this is the Chinese goddess that basically allowed herself to be changed so that she could help those left behind. You also have the bunny with the fertile period. Underneath that, so our contemplation and change. Oh, I know who you are. It helps. Instead of reading change out, read contemplation, and then you realize it's the Hermit. Bloody hell, Jenna. Okay, so we have the Hermit. So it's time to think, to incubate what it is that we want, what we need, and we will work for it, and we will create beautiful things. This is our ability when we stop telling ourselves the story that says that we can't do it. When we take on the higher energy, we will create beautiful things. And then we will enjoy these beautiful, wonderful, family fulfilling moments. So our heart is full and we are able to be giving generously to others. It doesn't promise that we won't have conflict. It doesn't promise that we won't have to rewrite or rearrange or reevaluate things. But know that we will always have the strength to continue and to create what it is that we need. So sometimes we might need to go back to the drawing board, we might need to revise, we might need to start again, but that doesn't mean that we're wrong. It just means that we need to figure out what has gone wrong, where is our head taking us that it shouldn't be. So this is the Nine of Swords, so nightmares. And this is deciding that it isn't fulfilling. And when we hit that, we can learn to move forward and balance who we are with where we want to go, it creates wisdom. And so, as you see, we are being asked to simply be who we are meant to be. So spend some time this week breathing, tuning in to your spirit, and allowing yourself to jump up into this new level of awareness and understanding. So I believe Regulus, I think that's today. Regulus is the royal star, and it is downloading crown chakra initiations and bringing new awareness in. So that is kind of the name of the game here. Yeah. And work on believing in yourself, because you are not just your history. You are meant to be prosperous, have love, feel love. This and learning is the nature of us in the human realm. I hope you enjoyed this today, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and if you would like some of our other content, please check out Trilight on Facebook, and we will see you on Monday to do Monday mental health check-ins. Okay? Have a wonderful weekend. Sending angel blessings and love to you all. Bye-bye.